Welcome to the exit ticket tutorial for lesson 1.14, dilation. Classify each scale factor as a contraction or an expansion. Remember that contraction is smaller, expansion is larger. We also want to look for contraction, meaning that it is less than 1. 8 divided by 5 is greater than 1. 3 divided by 8 is less than 1. Therefore, although it's a fraction, a contraction must be less than 1. An expansion is greater than 1. 6 is greater than 1. Remember, we need to look at the absolute value. The negative sign tells us that the shape will be opposite when dilated, but it is still an expansion. 5 is greater than 1, and 0.9 is less than 1. Therefore, it's a contraction. Triangle R'S''T' is the image of triangle RSD under a dilation through point C. RS is 5 and R's' is 8. Which scale factor was used in this dilation? We want to remember that the original or the pre-image always goes on the bottom and the image goes on the top. Then we can use our handy dandy calculator and say 8 divided by 5. The scale factor is 1.6. Graph the image of the given triangle under a dilation with a scale factor of half. Therefore, we know that this is going to be smaller, and a center of dilation at the origin. Notice we have the origin here. The origin is going to stay the same, and then you will be able to drag each of the other points to make this a scale factor of half. There's two ways that you can do this. You can notice where your point is. So here on the x-axis, it's at 0, -6. Half of that would be 0, -3. Or you can count 2, 4, 6 and put this line segment half of the length. Either way works. I'm going to go half here, half here, connect your dots, and there is your new image. Triangle J'K''L' is the image of triangle JKL under a dilation through point C. One of the things that we notice here is that our new image is flipped. Therefore, we know that our scale factor is going to have a negative. The other thing that we notice is that our new image is smaller. It's a contraction. Therefore, we know we're going to have a fraction. What we're going to do is we're going to put our pre-image on the bottom. Then we're going to put our image on the top. Again, we know that it's a negative scale factor. We can simplify this by saying 1/5. If you do not have the option of a fraction, remember a fraction is just a division problem. So go ahead and pull out your calculator and divide 1 by 5, and you will get a decimal. Graph the image of the given triangle under a dilation with a scale factor of -3 and a center of dilation at the origin. Determine each of the ordered pairs on your pre-image, and then multiply each ordered pair by -3. Therefore, 0 would be 0, and -3 times 2 would be -6. Then plot your point. 0 on the x-axis, -6 on the y-axis. I'm going to change my color. Okay, I've changed my color, and I've multiplied each, the x and the y, by -3. So now I can plot my points. 0, -6, 0 on the x-axis, -6 on the y-axis. -3, -3 becomes +9, +9, +9 on the x-axis, +9 on the y-axis. -2 times -3 is 6 on the x-axis, and -9 on the y-axis. Looks like it should be right there. Now I can go ahead and connect my dots. Notice that my image is opposite of my pre-image. That's because I have a -3. Also notice that it is enlarged. It's bigger because my scale factor is bigger than 1. If you have any questions, please shoot me a text or an email.